Hello everyone, welcome to the Impel podcast. Today I am joined by Bonarclay and ThatDolphinDude. Say hello.
Hey!
Yo. Today we're gonna find out why Yasan is called the Mountain Eater. It will shock you. The truth will shock you. But before that, we have a cover page, the Yamato cover story. We have Who's Who, and he's about to execute two people, two rebels. Do you know who they are? Oh,
Who are they, people?
I mean,
Who are they?
it's not confirmed, but it is Uti and page one, right? I mean,
Which is crazy. Genuinely thought we'd never see those guys again.
yeah. I do miss my girl Uti, and
OT was a great design. I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
yes. I don't know why.
Now I'm wondering if
why would he execute them? I don't know. Like,
Bit of a for a bit.
I guess they were against kidnapping women, and he's like, "Nah, you're rebels. You don't want to kidnap women."
I hope page one does something, at least a cover page, because cover stories show some love to that. Like we had fucking Caesar Clown. He was dunking on Katakuri, man.
Yeah, that's filler. That's filler.
So
cover page filler.
yeah, nah. So page one, maybe when he gets freed by Yamato or something, he's gonna get a lucky sign off on Who's Who.
I mean, it would be fun to see Uti and page one follow Yamato and become,
Yeah.
like part of her crew, or like, be loyal to Yamato. Because technically, it was said that Kaido is basically like their father, right? So they're kind of like Yamato's siblings.
Yeah, they've got sibling energy. Yeah. So and what if after Yamato's venture of Wano, Yamato's gonna need a crew to sail and go find the Straw Hats.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just a crew of, page one Uti, Speed, Otama. No?
Essentially just the Beast Pirates.
Yeah, pretty much. But so this chapter kind of short, kind of sweet. We do have to talk about last chapter a bit though. So yeah, last chapter we kind of didn't do a review, but we saw Shamrock, who is Shanks' brother.
Twin brother.
And it was revealed that he has a sword that ate the Cerberus fruit. So, rip to the Cerberus theory of Blackbeard. Unless...
Oh, fuck, I forgot that existed.
unless, since we know Vegapunk is the one that feeds devil fruit to items, right? If Vegapunk could copy the Cerberus fruit and feed it to the sword, that means Blackbeard could still be the Cerberus devil fruit user.
Plus, it didn't... Like the last times we saw the devil fruit weapons, with them it said elf fruit or mutt fruit model Dutch hound.
Yeah.
It's someone just says Cerberus.
I mean, that's a mythical creature. That's probably one of the strongest weapon with devil fruit there is.
Yeah. But
that's the comparison.
And I think
it helps Yuen's idea that it didn't say mutt or fruit at all.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is the Cerberus awakened? Because he has the black flame?
It has black flames.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So...
Is that why it can just spawn blades out of its mouth? It has more control over its...
Yeah, so basically... You can awaken weapon fruits? That's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that's confirmed because I got that for OC shit plan.
And yet still no Blackblade. What a fucking sham.
He's a bum. That's
All
why
this
Shamrock's
shit.
not even gonna fight Luffy. He's gonna fight Zoro.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing that has me concerned. That has me questioning, though.
Hmm.
Can you put Haki into a living weapon?
Oh,
Because
that's actually
know?
a good question.
because at that point, wouldn't it have to be you'd have to like either turn it off to use the Haki, or you gotta hope the Cerberus knows Haki.
Or maybe it could be better then, because what if you put Haki into it, and then the fruit, because it's alive, it puts its own Haki in, so it's double Haki.
Double Haki, yeah, you get 2 sets of Haki for the price of 1.
And you don't need to spend so much juice because you got that motherfucker helping you.
Oh, bro, fucking Lasso's gonna come back with this shit, shooting at them. Ezo Haki
Baseball bombs.
But yeah, also it's really cool little tidbit since Cerberus is the guardian of hell, right? And the Shamrock is the leader of the God's Knights who guards the Gorosei and Imu. He's basically guarding hell, technically. So really cool on Oda's part. Really cool little tidbit.
Also,
yeah.
more of the arrow fruit girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the arrow fruit for real? Like, is that her clothes?
know.
Just an arrow? Is that fleshy? Like,
It's really cool, but again, I agree. What the fuck is it?
It's kind of like
Like
random
it's
bullshit.
you made a plane. What the fuck you know about planes?
Yeah, she turned into a plane. She could make like stilts and shit. She fucked Loki up bad.
Yeah. But other than that, the only good other thing, I mean, not the only, but the other huge thing that happened the last chapter was Frankie is with what's her face?
Ripley.
Yeah. So Frankie starts vibrating and she shoves him down her pussy.
Huh?
Oh wait, wrong chapter. So they go to...
Whoa,
Mate, can I get them?
So they go to like this tree, the Adam, big ass tree.
Yeah.
And there's a few paintings on the tree, and we see a glorious double page spread about the history of the One Piece world. So One Piece world is separated in 3 different eras, I guess. We have the first world, the second world, and the third world.
And each era ended in worldwide calamity, essentially.
Yeah, basically destroying the world, right? So in the first world, it ended with the God of Land who was enraged. And he summoned a serpent of fire, which cast the world into ruin. So the first time it was the God of the Land. The second time, the God of the Forest summoned its devils.
Yes.
And that's supposedly the joyboy time. Right.
But that's interesting.
Is
The forest god made
Devil fruit.
Created devil fruit, so the devil fruit tree is kinda real?
Yeah. I know we always hated that theory, but that's what that is.
But it's not just any tree, it's a person that turned into a tree.
Yeah, it's interesting because the first time, I guess, the first world is basically the one where Enel is on, because we see in the mural a little ship kind of looking like Enel's ship, right? Kind of looks like it. It kind of looks more mechanical, kind of like the murals on Enel's cover story, where he found
It could be like, what's it, the ancient weapon that Imu used? It could be that.
Yeah, and we see the moon actually in the first world. right? Unless this is part of the second world. It's obvious what the third world is, but the second world is kind of like in the middle, so you're not really sure where it kind of starts. But it is mentioned that the second time when Joyboy died, the one who slew him deified themselves, aka the Celestial Dragons, right? But somehow they evoked the wrath of the Sea God because of it. Which, if I was thinking correctly, isn't the Sea God Emu? Was he sad that Joyboy died?
Emu backwards is Umi.
Yeah. And then the third world.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I've always thought Emu was Joyboy's mate. But my reason for them having a fallout was because they both liked the Nefertari Lily.
Lily, yeah.
But if he just got like, oh fuck, my best friend died, shit, I'ma run the world and steal his bitch then.
Unless the sea god is actually Shirahoshi and Poseidon, right?
Yeah, sure.
That could be possible.
I think the last
user of Poseidon going crazy. But yeah. Third world is basically current time. You know, it's kind of like a prophecy for the future, and we see a bunch of different races fighting against a giant, like, dark satanic creature that holds the sun.
Dragon demonic thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like holding the sun, but then we see the sun god or Luffy with a sword and a shield, right? Meaning that he's gonna use Zoro to kill Emu, and Sanji will protect Luffy by being killed, taking a lethal blow by Emu.
Please, doesn't a mural of the sun god versus the dragon demon look familiar?
Also, there's people riding Laboon, which is sick. That's gonna happen. But yeah, I don't know. Do you want to add anything to the mural?
Yeah,
you see?
Fucking Goda foreshadowing. Richie dreamt of the end of the world, Luffy versus Emu.
Oh, I gotta pull that shit up on screen.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Richie is the goat. He's the sun god. He's the lion.
Yeah, he imagined himself with like a shield and a sword, and he's fighting a big dragon demon.
Yeah.
Looks oddly similar.
Yeah, I think this is it for last chapter. I think it's time to hit the latest chapter.
Yeah.
Because we've been yapping.
The Mountain Eater.
The Mountain Eater. What did he do to the mountain? He ate it.
Why he ate it?
Just like I'm gonna eat Ripley.
Oh, please.
Yes. Always cooks with his women's.
Yeah.
Early character designs are fucking...
So, chapter basically starts with Straw Hats.
Yeah, fucking.
With the Straw Hats roaming the castle. So they ask my friend Rode about where the key is, right? And he's like, oh, one of the Greybeards, like Elder Jarrow, they probably know, because all the Greybeards, they know shit. Yeah, the most knowledgeable people in the verse, the Greybeards. I like that there's multiple Greybeards, I did not call that. I definitely did not call that ages ago.
I fucking hate it. I hate you.
It's real. It is real. You have to deal with it.
Yeah. And anyway, they investigate a black marking, one of the...
Yeah, like a satanic circle,
the ones where the gorosei and God's Knights can teleport from.
Yeah, it is smashed up, but it was still usable because Shamrock used it. So I guess you need more than just destroy the markings. I don't know how it works, but also it always reminds us of the time they summoned Brook, on that island. Why were the satanic coats trying to summon, a demon?
Yeah, Long Island people, the chosen people of Imu. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Wait, wasn't it because they wanted to kill the long arm? So basically they were like summoning the racists to kill the long arms people. Technically, and they summoned Brook by mistake. Right.
I mean, they didn't do shit. Brooke just turned up.
Yeah, because it was a fake circle. But if it was real...
I could use a manager.
It was real.
Yeah,
Maybe they could have managed. Maybe Brooke didn't turn up and they continued. Maybe magic does exist and it's just propaganda.
Yeah, but think about it. If they summon like someone like Shamrock or a Gorosei there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, kill the fucking long arm tribe."
It's just like fucking Saturn on the shitter.
Yeah. Get summoned.
It's just
It's like, what the fuck is it? You put this in a big circle. Damn it.
And funny little scene with Luffy being like, "Oh, I've seen the circle recently. Oh, I wonder where, huh?" And then we hear someone yelling, "Hey, who's there? Is it a demon?" And they become scared. And suddenly an axe flies near Road's head, almost killing him. You have a little cute scene of Zoro catching Nami. Let the ship sail. Zoro x Nami, baby. They're cooking Sanji.
Oh, serious.
And Sanji's getting cooked by the Zoro x Nami ship. And we see a mysterious figure sitting on a throne. And we learn it's the human resident of Elbaf, an ex-pirate named Yasan. Oh, who could it be? With the man with the hat who was drinking with what's his face? Crocus?
Crocus?
They look the same. You know what I hate? It's because of the coloring that everybody thought it was cheeky. But if like the hair was like gray.
Yellow hair.
Yeah, it's the fucking yellow hair with the yellow drip that made everyone think it's fucking cheeky, and it was Scopper. It was Yasan, Scopper Gaban.
There's a possibility of Shiki, because Shiki did fuck with Roger. He just wanted to be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, join me, Roger," and Roger was like, "Nah, bruh. Fuck."
Very one-sided. But yeah, Scopper Gaban. Woo, he's finally here.
Yep, Scopper Gaban. He felt the haki coming from Shamrock or the circle, and he came, but he was too slow. They were already gone.
Old man slowing down.
Old man, father, basically, fell off. But he's happy to see Luffy. He's like, "Oh, I've heard rumors about you, Straw Hat. It said you defeated Kaido. Oh, I want to go back to Wano. I wonder how Wano is now." Yeah, bum ass.
He's another dude that was like mates with Odin and then just never avenged him.
Yeah, he's like, Kaido fucking took over Wano. Damn, can't wait for him to fucking bite the dust so I can go visit.
It's just like fucking Shanks, bro. Shanks was not moving until Winter was defeated.
Yeah. And we learned that the husband of Ripley that we actually called out last chapter, it was Gaban himself. He's Ripley's husband as well as Colin's father. So yeah, basically Luffy and the Straw Hats meet him. We learned that he's the Minister of Love in Elbaf.
What?
He's done is very funny though, because Bro is just innuendoing a fucking lot of just like sex with mixed races.
Yeah, he's down bad for mixed races, for like any kind of woman, right? Kind of like Sanji. Even
even Luffy's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is Sanji in the future, huh?
yeah, Sanji when he's older. You know, we do learn about a few. He does mention a few races. Most of them we know, but he does mention a new race we're not sure about. The Dozundadas, which could be Tontaras. Dozundadas. Could be Tontaras, could be a whole new different race.
Yeah, because all the ones he's listing, like Buccaneer and shit, they're not exactly a new race. They're just a nickname for the mixed.
Yeah. They're a nickname for the mixed race, which I'm not really sure if we learned what Buccaneers were a mix of. I'm sure one of the mixes is humans.
Yeah, I'm sure it's giant because they're like big and tough.
It could be, but then I guess Colon isn't a Buccaneer. He's a giant.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, yeah, Gaban also said he's got a lot of like giant blood in him.
Yeah.
That's why he still looks like a kid at 20.
Which is wild. Your fucking kid is 20 years old. That's kind of weird.
Your wife is 80 and still looks fine as fuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dead when
in the next 10 years.
His, like, first. Yeah, and his old mate's not even gonna have his first girlfriend or anything. Like,
yeah.
How long did giants go to school for? That must be fucked.
Just
True,
fucking hell. Imagine 50 years of school.
Oh god. Imagine 50 years of teaching the same kids.
It's just eat this top. These motherfuckers, they treat me like shit every day, every year.
Yeah, if you're the kid who gets bullied. Oh my god.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah, so they tell my boy Gaban that they're looking for the key to free Loki. You know, and he's like, oh, why would you do that? It's interesting, I love it, but what would happen if if shit goes down south, right? He starts fucking shit up. And Luffy just simply answers, he's gonna beat his ass up and lock him back again. And then Gaban's like, oh, the one who locked him up before was Shanks. Until that point, no one was able to stop him. Which means that even Gaban wasn't able to stop Loki, right? None of the other giants. I mean, I guess Dory and Brogy weren't there, but damn. I guess Loki is stronger than Gaban. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think Loki is the strongest giant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he has the words, if he has the shit to back up his words at least, because like he'd be talking mad shit. He can kill any pirate group. He's gonna bring the world to end. Like,
yeah. So yeah. Gaban tries to warn them, but Luffy and Zoro just don't give a fuck. They're like, nah, we don't care about you, old man. You yap
just
too much.
another old man yapping.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy, because surely they feel he's hacky and he's trained, right? Because they've been doing that before. So now they see like a Roger pirate and they're like, bruh, stop yapping.
Yeah, I mean, like, that makes me think if they reunite with Rayleigh and then, like, everyone's just like, fuck, who's this bum? He feels weak. Just because everyone's been making so many gains.
Yeah. But it could be because we have a little flashback of Gaban's younger days. And we see Roger, he's like, I'm sick of all your warnings, Gaban. You're a pussy or something. And it's just Gaban trying to, point out the risks. Kind of like how Sanji and, Luffy kind of have the whole, Sanji is like a meathead, but he has like a little bit of brain. Meanwhile, Luffy and Zoro have like zero brain. They just,
Oh yeah, not between the boys.
Yeah.
It is kind of interesting because Gaban is like a Sanji,
Yeah.
but he's meathead and fights with multiple weapons like Zoro.
Hmm. Yeah.
While Rayleigh is cool, calm, collected, but is the second strongest of the Roger Pirates and a swordsman like
Yeah.
Zoro.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of liked it for Rayleigh that he wasn't, kind of like a Zoro copy. He was a navigator. He was kind of like the opposite of Zoro in a sense.
Yeah.
But Gaban is just Sanji too, just old Sanji.
Just
which is
It's
fine.
Sanji without
Funny.
Mr. Prince.
Yeah. So back at the party, we learned from the Giants who were talking with Usopp that the Roger Pirates had another member who was, top dog. He was shoulder to shoulder with Roger and Rayleigh. There's a little bit of a story about how Roger was going to the hospital and they were surrounded by pirates, and only Gaban himself.
100 of them.
100 pirates. Hundreds. Multiple hundred.
Hundreds.
Yeah. And it was only Gaban with 2 axes going crazy, basically destroying all of them, as well as cutting all the fucking trees around the mountain. Right? So that's why he's known as the Mountain Eater. Not because he...
Oh, we all know why. We all know the real reason.
We know the real reason, guys, but the PG reason is he cut up a bunch of trees while fighting pirates.
It's kind of funny though. That's a. I feel like it's a Zoro-ass situation, like Whiskey Peak Zoro, where he just kind of just beat up 100 bums.
Yeah, could be.
That's what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, he was the left hand of the Pirate King, kind of like Sanji is the left hand of Luffy.
The wings.
Yup, the wings, the left wing, the weaker
The
hand.
balls of the Pirate King.
That's Jinbei. That's
Jinbei, the balls of the Pirate King. Let's fucking go.
Chopper is the tank.
So back at the castle, Gaban leads them to a secret entrance below the throne, and it was like the treasure room, but all the treasure is gone. It's been ransacked, but the only thing there is a key, a giant key. And Gaban goes to the key. He grabs it and he's like, "Oh, if you want to free Loki, you gotta go through me, baby."
Which, just a little thing that I think is cool. If he fights with the key, like he uses it as an axe.
As an axe, yeah, that'd be sick.
That's some Kingdom Hearts type shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love it. I'd love if he does that. But yeah, I want to see.
But I wonder who's he gonna fight. Like, is he gonna fight Luffy or Zoro? Gonna be like, I'll handle this bum or something.
Kind of wish both 2-on-1, but that's kind of unfair. They're gonna wreck.
Okay, if it's 2-on-1, then I got my bet on Gaban
Because Oda loves flexing the old people.
Yeah, if it's 1-on-1, always bet on. If it's 2-on-1, always bet on Gaban.
Yeah, 1-on-1, then I'd think Gaban would give up and he's like, okay, what's wrong? Shit.
Yeah,
Have the fucking key. Damn.
Yep. But yeah, that's the chapter. We have a break next week, sadly, but it was a 4-chapter run before a break, which is unusual lately. So Oda deserves a break. I just cannot wait to see what happens next. I want to see the fight between Gaban and the Straw Hats.
I really want Gaban to be about that. I really want him to be busted.
I mean, I'm sure he's gonna be strong.
When he was young,
but
when he was young, at least in the anime, they showed him fucking even with Odin.
Yeah, he was clashing with Odin.
Yeah.
while Rayleigh was just fucking playing with Marco. Like Marco's 15-year-old, barely any hairs on his nuts.
Dude, why did I do that to Mark?
Yeah, but what else is happening? The God's Knights, they're gonna start kidnapping kids, so Colin is in danger.
No.
Oh, not Colin, not the big ass 20-year-old kid.
Big ass kid.
Big ass kid. When's he gonna start paying rent? He's 20 years old.
Well, 120 years old, mate. It's time to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in school? Start paying rent. Also, we're waiting on another member of the Gods Knights appearing.
Yeah, they did say there'll be a third.
Yeah. Calling someone.
Which I'm guessing will be a Sanji opponent. Whoever this bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we can't. Sanji can't fight the girl.
Yeah.
Zoro could definitely fight the girl.
Oh yeah, Zoro would.
Yeah, I mean, that could be fun. Like maybe a callback to the Monet fight.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
I just want to see him. I just want to see Zoro get pressed from fresh. You know.
That's never gonna happen. He's on his Mihawk grind. He's never getting pressed. I think it's over.
He's been pressed.
I think it's over. I think Zoro will never have any struggles until he beats Mihawk.
Fuck, that's hilarious.
Because don't you like? I've kind of recognized that in elbaf, Zoro sounds way cockier than before. I mean, I guess even in Egghead, he was like more cockier than usual, right? Because usually he's cocky.
I mean, he was kind of just playing with Lucci, even though Lucci was already half fucking defeated.
Yeah.
And he did clash with a couple gorosei, I think, right? I remember.
Yeah, he clashed with Nuzjuro, right?
Yeah.
But in elbaf, he's like, oh, I can kill you, Rhodes. I can, let's free up Loki.
He's got that mask on, like he's Zoro being fucking Zoro.
I mean, I
you
don't
just
know.
need
A black cape and a funny hat.
He seems more confident. Seems more confident than before, right? So, Gon is the serious Zoro.
What else needs to happen?
I wonder who the main villain they're gonna fight this arc is. Is it gonna be Shamrock or is it gonna be Loki?
It could be a cat and mouse chase of trying to save the kids. And then, there could be a subplot of Loki doing something.
Because I can see the arc playing both ways. Like, the first way is being Loki being the main villain and Luffy beating him. The second is Shamrock being the main villain and Luffy basically chasing him away from elbaf. And Loki sees that and he's like, yo, Luffy, I will follow you.
Loki and Luffy team up.
Yeah. Like, Loki joins the crew.
I think that'd be so funny though.
Because he's big as shit. Like, the Sunny is big.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not fitting on the Sunny.
He's gonna have to swim back.
Yeah. Just gonna have to swim kind of like, what's his face from Blackbeard's crew? The big giant guy. Look, Sangwan Wolf.
Although I do think it'd be fun if there's like a sort of an old enemy / old friend crew building, like when Yamato leaves. Like if Yamato gathers fucking Katakuri and Loki.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd love that. Because if you think about it, elbaf is basically Shanks' territory, so you could say that Loki is kind of like,
Oh, true. That's another thing. Will Shanks actually rock up? Because he kind of left elbaf. Because, like, he fucked up Kid,
yeah.
and then he left to go fuck up Bartolomeo. So we still got
if he comes back and then Luffy's gonna hear about that, will he care?
No, but you see, Shamrock gave him a call and said, "Bro, I'm coming to Elbaf." So Shanks dipped.
Yeah. Shanks is like, alright, I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna go fight a bum. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight a bum.
Yes.
Give me a second, bro. Because if Shanks survives against Blackbeard, Shanks versus Shamrock would be sick to see. And I want to see that. But also Luffy versus Shamrock. Because we know Luffy has to fight Shanks. Or someone kind of like Shanks, right? Because it'd be sick to see Luffy versus Shanks. But they're also pals. So Luffy versus Shanks' evil twin brother kind of hits different.
There's other things like I'm still on the boat that Kid is on the shores of Elbaf, just resting up in someone's shack probably. And
I mean, it's possible.
I still feel like Rouge still needs to rock up.
Yeah,
we're still on that train.
It is possible that Kid isn't Shanks' son, but Shamrock's son, right?
Oh fuck, that'd be funny. Shamrock like some poor slave girl in the South Blue and just left him in a shithole.
Yeah. That's actually very viable. That's very something he would do. And yeah, it's like Shanks.
Oh, you're right. There's also that theory, the theory that Shamrock is Bonnie's father.
Nah, that's a funny ass theory because Shamrock is like 5. Shamrock is like 5 when Bonnie is born. Or like, yeah, he's like a little kid.
No, because Bonnie's like 10 now.
She's like 12, right?
So,
and
yeah, she's 10. I'm pretty sure. Okay, even if she's 12, but still, yeah, I mean, fuck, Shamrock could have been like 16 or something. Forced into it by his father.
I mean, Shanks is like 50, so Shamrock is like 50 as well, right?
Nah. Either way, the main standing for the theory is because when Oda did the SBS of gender bending, the supernova, the male Bonnie does not 100%, but sort of look like Shanks, and Shamrock is just another Shanks lookalike. So
it is possible. It is possible. So that means Bonnie and Kid are siblings. That'd be funny.
Yeah, they're cousins, bro.
Maybe step siblings, right?
Kid.
But yeah, that's kind of a crazy theory. I hope it's not real, because it kind of.
I mean, because what's the other option?
Saturn. What? Yo, your mic is mad low. Mad quiet.
Yeah, if it is Saturn, that means he's an extremely bad man because he be grooming little kids and shit.
Oh, he definitely does that. I'm sure. I can confirm.
Yeah, it could be never answered, and it's just implied, sort of like the Viola and Doflamingo situation.
I mean, it is implied because Kuma did have his whole moment of punching Saturn and, you know, taking revenge. So it'd be kind of weird if Shamrock is the one randomly who is the father of Bonnie, right? It kind of fucks up the whole, you know, Kuma triumphant punch.
Saturn still at the end did put the disease on Ginny, so there's that.
Yeah. And that is true. But yeah, that's pretty sure that's kind of the chapter, right?
Yeah.
Any
Any
other things you want to mention, guys?
Yeah, I still think as well.
Yeah.
I said Kid, I said a Rouge. A third supernova to rock up is beige.
Beige. Okay.
Yes, because his wife's twin sister was. Oh, my cat's been on his head. Shut up. Beige's wife's twin sister was engaged to Loki,
Yeah,
so that could
Lila.
be a fun interaction.
It would be fun, but she's
So
already
what's the-
married, so what? They're gonna be like, oh, hello,
Yeah, but it would
Loki.
be a fun interaction because, like, I genuinely think Loki might have actually been in love with her, and he had his heart broken.
Yeah, I think so too. Might have actually been, you know.
That's why he's on his edgy grind of "fuck, I'll destroy the world."
Yeah.
Because when he was a silhouette in that mini, like, one-page flashback explaining what happened, he was giving her a rose and he was smiling.
Yeah. But for some reason, Lola escaped. Lola was like, fuck off. You think she was scared of the size?
Good. Got it?
Yeah, she married Gotti.
Fucking yeah! I need a regular man. I'm not taking this giant here.
And then even if she did survive, the childbirth would probably kill her.
I mean, her mother did. I mean, I guess she never gave birth to a giant. But...
Yeah. You can... But yeah. What else could happen? Do you guys think we're gonna cut away to any like cross guild shit, maybe? Or do you think we're just gonna stay on elbaf the whole time?
I think next chapter hopefully is on elbaf. I want to see Gaban more. Though we do need to see cross guild doing action, doing some stuff. Also Blackbeard. I want to see Blackbeard do something as well.
Yeah. And yeah, and still also, where did Beppo take Law's half dead body?
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Yeah.
Yeah, bunch of stuff. The Vivi and Morgan situation, what's going on there?
There is a lot of stuff to be
Yeah.
explored
We'll find out when we find out.
in the future. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop.
Yes, sir. Good chapters. And if you, the people at home, enjoyed our content, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you love us.
Don't subscribe if you hate us.
If you hate us, leave a comment saying
Yeah.
how much you hate us.
Saying how shit we are.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
free to hate us.
I'm not gonna die. It'll be fun. All
We'll
our
come
social
around.
media links in the description.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And that's been Yuen.
Yep.
That's been Bonarclay. I'm that dolphin dude. And have a good day.
See you next time. Bye bye.